going to stop. You know, I'm not going to stop until I get it. I'm going to get it regardless. You know, I sent him emails. I sent him emails. I sent him everything else. And in fact, you can write that on your website. You know, because I do check out your website. I kind of check out an awful lot.
All right. Yeah. All right. So what are you looking for, man? All right. So we're trying to get a hold of Mike Quackenbush, right?
You got it, bro.
All right. So we'll get a hold of Mike Quackenbush. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna do something for you. I'm gonna get a hold of Mike Quackenbush, and I'm gonna have him on here in. Give me a month. All right.
You know what? I'll even throw in a couple of weeks. I'll give you 6 weeks.
You give me 6 weeks to.
I will give you 6 weeks because like I said, I know you've been busy covering stories from around the world and everything else. And I'm a very patient person, and I always say patient people always get what they want in life. I want Mike Quackenbush.
All right.
I've done everything. I've done everything for the exception of throwing the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
And I'll give you 6 weeks, and you know I'm a constant listener. I'm always listening to you.
All right.
I'm always listening to you, and I'm not going to stop until I get him. There's a show. There's a show coming up. There's a legend show, which I don't think y'all don't realize. There's a legend show that's coming up in August, and it's an ONWA reunion.
Right.
And there's going to be a lot of stars from old, a lot of stars from new, like such as Harley Race and Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, even today's still stars like Phil Shatter, Abel Adams, you know, and a lot of people like that. So, and I know they're having a show the night before it.
Right.
So we're gonna make this happen by hook or by crook. We got to make this happen.
Oh, for
we
sure.
got to make it.
Listen.
It's an NWA event. It's going to be a lot of stars in there. Let's make history.
Listen, I'm gonna get in contact with Bill Behrens, who's a promoter, does a lot of bookings and things like that, and I'll let you know what I can find out here in the coming weeks. We'll try to set up this fucking dream.
Even if you want my email address, it's nitrobo69.
You email me. You email me at webmaster@prowrestlingscoops.com, and then we'll try to work something out. All right, man.
We'll definitely work it out, man. But like I said, by hook or by crook, by grease smoke.
By hook or by crook, you'll get my crap, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, blah, blah. Caller, you're live on WZR Radio. What's the name are you from?
What?
Hey, what's up, man? You're live.
What's up, bro?
Hey, what's happening?
What's going on?
Speak to me. Talk to me, baby dolls.
What's going on?
What's up? What do you want to talk about?
What's on your mind, bro?
He hung up.
Damn. Dude, let me just say, though, dude, that is my favorite caller. Big Nitro, baby. Mike Quackenbush, if you're listening, Big Nitro's coming for you.
I'll see if I can. I'll try to get a hold of Bill Behrens here in the coming weeks. See if we can't set something up for trying to get Mike Quackenbush up here. I got some contacts with him, and we'll see what happens, man. In the next, I'd like to do something. You know what I mean? Why not?
Dude, it's building up every week to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like a storyline on this show.
No doubt. We'll see if we can't get. I'll do a little contacting over the past week. Who's this? Caller.
Hey,
Yo.
what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on?
Well, I just really got more of a couple comments rather than a question.
Sure.
But what I wanted to say is, and especially talking about the NXT stuff, is that when you have Michael Cole out there 2 nights a week doing commentary, and then you have him at the pay-per-view once a month, and you have Joey Styles sitting in the back doing WWE.com stuff, you gotta be kidding me.
I couldn't agree with you more, man. Joey Styles, I mean, you sound a little bit older, man, so you probably go back to the days of ECW or Joey Styles on that announce booth. There's nothing like him, but you know what? That's not WWE style. I mean, Vince McMahon is in these guys' headsets, man, and it's just Joey Styles is completely against WWE's style of announcing.
But he works for them, and he's at every TV, every pay-per-view.
All right, no, he's at every TV, and he's at every pay-per-view, and he's backstage, and he's working on WWE.com.
Just like how Finkel,
no doubt.
Dustin Roberts gets his spot.
You know what? It's a case of Vince is not high on Joey's work. Never has been, man. Never has been. And we talked about it in hour number one. Just look at the creative team. I mean, they write for Vince McMahon. Everything is based around Vince. You know what I mean? Everything is done for Vince. And me more than anyone else would love to see Joey Styles replace Michael Cole, but it's not going to happen. You know.
Of all the people they have under contract that they're not using, I mean, these people aren't going to be around forever. Finkel, Jim Ross, Joey Styles. You know, they don't.
Mean Gene Okerlund, you know what I mean? I mean, Mean Gene was unbelievable. Even if you're not, I mean, bring Mean Gene Okerlund in just for pay-per-views. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure.
Just to spice up the pay-per-views. I'm not saying use him, or not even that, but I mean, shoot. I didn't even think about Mean Gene until I seen him last night on.
I loved it last night with him.
Mean Gene and TNA with Hogan. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, that'd be fucking gold.
No, the thing with it though is Flair, bro. Flair used to be mean. Woo, Gene.
Oh, dude, it was. I mean, you had Mean Gene, Flair's over there, Hogan's over there. I mean, think of the stuff you could do over there. You know what I mean? And they're not going to use him in WWE. I mean, that was just a one-shot deal last night. You know.
And you know what? If it's not that, guys, at least let's get equal representation on commentary at pay-per-views. Two SmackDown guys, two Raw guys. Like, I don't need Michael Cole there the whole pay-per-view. Give me Todd Grisham.
Listen, here's an example for you. You had Jim Ross, who was writing blogs, I don't know, probably about a month or two ago, and you can clearly see that he doesn't want to retire. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to retire from the announce booth. He feels that he has a lot to offer still, and, you know, he put that out there to WWE, and once again, you've got Jim Ross, of all people. I mean, you want to talk about Joey Styles. Jim Ross, of all people, is sitting on the sidelines, is willing to come back and commentate, and they don't want him.
He's not going to be around forever, guys.
Exactly. And why? I mean, you've got Jim Ross, like I said, that is sitting there. He's not going to be around forever. He's sitting there. He still wants to call matches, and they don't want him. I mean, that shows you the mindset of some people within that company, you know?
Well, I hope I enlighten some people to this that really kind of forgot about it, but I'm just trying to bring some light to it.
Oh, no doubt. Hey, man, I couldn't agree more, man.
Well,
right,
I'm
guys,
thinking about it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, I'm thinking about Ryan. You know, he's under contract where he can't go compete with anybody else but WWE. He has this thing where he does the Hall of Fames and everything, so he can't even go to TNA.
He's probably on one of those. I'm sorry, I'm chewing on an ice cube here.
Oh, and it's all good.
He's probably got one of those contracts that guys like Dusty Rhodes. Well, Dusty Rhodes is an agent, so maybe not that type of contract, but you know, a contract where he's signed to WWE. So.
Before we take another call, though, let me ask you a question that somebody keeps sending me really fast.
Sure.
He's asking, do you believe that Triple H will be Orton's replacement at Fatal 4-Way to further his feud with Sheamus?
I'm going to put up a report as soon as we go up the air. I got about 4 reports that are about to go up, man. We've been talking about them all night. But Triple H, as of right now, is not scheduled to be back until SummerSlam. So I don't know if that would happen.
I got you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so either.
Yeah, caller, you're live on WZR Radio. Where you from? What's your name? Where you from? Caller.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, hey, what's going on? Sorry, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
What's going on, man?
Hey, this is your boy. Hey, this is your boy, Dean from Buffalo.
What's going on, my man?
Hey, I got a question for you. I just joined the show a little late. I just got out of work. This whole thing that's going down with the next superstars and everything, is that in any way going to play into the Undertaker storyline? I mean, are they the ones who are supposedly going to be responsible for laying out the Undertaker?
You know, that's an interesting question, man. Chris actually brought that up earlier in the show. I really don't know where they're going to go with that angle. You know, I was thinking that, they may do something where it would be season 1 NXT versus season 2 NXT. I really think the angle was done on Raw. You got to remember, you're coming off a 1.3 rating from last week's show, and you're going to, basically, this is your season 2 debut tonight. So, I'm guessing it's going to lead to a match at some point, probably at the end of season 2, where you're going to have the season 1 rookies versus the season 2 rookies. What they do on Monday Night Raw with that angle, I really, and we were talking about it earlier,
yeah, we were talking about it for a while.
That it's a cliffhanger, you know what I mean? And that's what you want in wrestling, because they could go